After a fantastic time in Kyoto, today we jump on another train to Nara, the even older ancient capital of Japan, which nowadays is famous for its overwhelming population of deer that roam the city freely. We're packing up, about to head out. Drew also leaves us today. TJ will be with us for about, I think, 5 more days, and then it's just me and Nate for the end of it. Are you ready to go home?
I'm a little sad this morning.
Really?
A little torn. I'm excited to go home, but I'm also sad that I'm gonna miss the rest of it.
Well, you'll see it on the video. I don't know if that'll make it better or worse. Unfortunately, when we said goodbye to Drew, I accidentally pressed the wrong button and didn't film it. So this tiny video of him walking away is all I have. Everyone leave a big sayonara in the chat. Drew will absolutely be missed, but the trip goes on. And then there were 3. Drew's gone. That's crazy. He's just gone like that. I mean, he's right there, but we won't see him again.
He's off into the ether.
All right, now we got to get out of the way and we got to get to the Nara line to go to Nara. But we don't go through there. No, we go over there, right? No, it was back there. Yeah, remember I asked him before. We go up there. All right, off to Nara. We just got on our shuttle and this is pretty nice, man. I don't know what we're doing exactly. He's talking about sightseeing Nara Park. He said we'll bring your baggage first, so maybe we're dropping it off first and then we'll head back down. I feel like royalty. Guys, we made it to Nara. Everything happened so fast. It was so easy. They've got the baggage. They're gonna bring the bags to the room. They gave us a timetable and where to go to get back on the shuttle to go to the room later. Check-in's 3. We've got dinner there at 5. We've got the beef course. Pointed us the direction of Nara Park. So we don't have our bags. We're in. Everything was super smooth. This was easily the smoothest like transition from one area to another so far. Been thinking about this place for a long time, but unfortunately, I'm sure reality will set in real quick. It'll probably be full of millions of tourists taking all the deer, but I hope I'm proved wrong. Let's see. Guys, the first one. He's coming up here, dude. Hi, Bambi. Oh my gosh, what a cutie.
I would.
All right, buddy, we're gonna go see your relatives, all right? It was really small. Well, they're supposed to be small, but he seemed really small. There were no others around. I'm not sure what he was doing over here alone. These don't smell good. I don't know what these deer like about this. We spent the first 10 minutes or so just getting rejected by every deer we approached. It seemed like all of them were already full to the brim with biscuits, but then suddenly everything started to change. Guys, this one just ate for me off the ground. I wasn't filming because I didn't think he'd do it. He knows I'm filming in his camera shot. All right, I'll let you eat in peace. We'll move on. He bowed. Very good. Oh, he wants more. He bowed. This one's hungry.
Oh, there he goes. You want to try it, TJ?
He's not even bowing anymore, dude. He's like, just give it up. Give it up. You're cute. Are you Bambi? Or is that Bambi? Are all of you guys Bambi? The way it works here in Nara is that when a deer wants your biscuit, they'll bow at you to show interest. You should always bow back to show respect to them before giving them your biscuit. I did read online that it isn't really a bow, but actually an implied threat of headbutting, but that's just some random thing I read online, so who knows? Because every single deer that bowed at us always took the biscuit. Generally, they're pretty polite, until they aren't. More on that in the next video. You are very cute in there. This one's bowing and taking crackers if you want to feed him. There, he's asking for it. It's pretty cool, guys. There are a lot of people here, but it's not so bad because there's also a lot of deer. Some of them are full, they don't want to eat. The ones who want to eat, they come up to you and they bow. If you see one and you're approaching it and it's not bowing, he's probably not going to take the cracker. It's so cute. I see multiple deer bowing right now. It's really cute. And some of them are making these noises because they're in heat. That one's in heat and he's trying to get this other one for sure. I'd almost guarantee it. Yeah, he's been chasing her everywhere. She ain't into it. What a scary place.
What a scary place.
You know that one.
Do I?
Yeah, the girl, the streamer.
What a scary place.
Back here is a Nara museum. There's also some temple and shrine. as well. I got one more cracker left to get rid of. I gotta find the special deer to give it to. Oh no, I want this one over here. I like him. He's just chilling. Sumimasen. Are you hungry? Taberu? Are you hungry? Okay. This is my last one. Is it good? Good? Oishi? Enjoy. Dun, da, da, da. Guys, this chocolate is darker and the vanilla is a little more yellowy than the ones we had seen so far. It's good?
Delicious.
True to the channel name, we were just wandering around the area with no real destination in mind when we found ourselves on the absolutely beautiful path that leads to the famous Kasuga Taisha. Taisha means great shrine, by the way, so this is a shrine. The path leading back to the shrine is long, beautiful, and full of hungry deer. You're little. Where's your mom? This temple is really cool in my opinion, or shrine I mean. You've got all these stone things coming up. Obviously you've got the deer everywhere. Back there, there's at least part of the shrine. I don't know if it's the main part or not, but I think this one feels really different than the places we've been. It's very, very cool. The rain's starting to fall. You can go into the temple for 500 yen, but we're not doing it today. We really just came to see the deer and walk around the park. We weren't even gonna come up here, but it just looked nice. It's really cool. And like I said, it's starting to rain. We're gonna walk back toward, there's a pavilion we wanted to see, and then that'll get us in the direction of where we need to be to get on our shuttle at 2:45. It's all working out well. Guys, it's raining now. It's not storming or anything like that, but it's seems like it's gonna get harder though. Woo! Right when I said that, the wind's picking up. We're headed towards some pavilion, and then who knows, we might maybe just go into the city and go in somewhere until our shuttle comes. This looks like it's getting bad out. Looks like it's gonna keep raining for a while, so we gotta get back to our shuttle stop for the Ryokan. It's not too far, but we do gotta get moving. It'll be here in a little less than an hour, so I definitely don't wanna miss it. We're gonna head out now. Guys, there are a lot of deer here. Look at all of them up there. Everywhere there's deer. Don't worry if you're thinking about coming to Nara and you're like, maybe there's not enough deer for all the people. I wouldn't be surprised if the deer outnumber the tourists.
20 minutes later.
We're just waiting for our shuttle now back to the Ryokan. It comes at 2:45 in about 10 minutes. Our check-in's at 3, so pretty much perfect. This is what we splurged on. I hope it's gonna be cool. We'll see, we'll see. We wanted a Ryokan somewhere, and this is the one we decided. So far, it's been amazing. Having the shuttle when we arrived at the station, bringing us here, taking the bags, and now, yeah, this is pretty awesome. A Ryokan is a traditional Japanese traveler's inn. The kanji that make up this word literally mean travel and building. Ryokan. They can be found all over Japan and have a massive range when it comes to prices and services. We actually already stayed in a cheaper Ryokan once on this trip when we were at Kawaguchiko. The one we're staying in tonight is called Mikasa Ryokan, and it's much more on the higher end when it comes to Ryokan. With higher end Ryokan, you can expect bigger, nicer rooms, nice hot springs or onsen available, along with some rooms even having their own private hot springs built into the room, multi-course traditional Japanese meals, and top-notch almost hand and foot style service. Our room was a little on the cheaper side because it was our first time and we didn't want to go totally crazy, but even with a cheaper room, the experience is still guaranteed to be impeccable. All right, Drew, so here's the room, and here's looking here. They actually gave us a real bathroom, even though there's a public bath. So you don't have to do the public bath if you don't want. This is where we'll sleep as well, but during dinner, they said while we're eating dinner, which is at 5, they'll come and change it around to the sleeping setup. Just seeing it is enough. You have to feel the service. The service is insane. They like wait on you hand and foot. Like everything you need. It's crazy. They gave us these free cookies. Let's see what they are. There's seaweed on this cookie.
Oh. Whoa. Like a fortune cookie. There's a way.
Yeah, it's like fortune cookie. It is. With a little extra flavor in there. Maybe seaweed flavor.
It's interesting. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
I definitely wouldn't buy this for myself.
Yeah, agreed.
But it's interesting. All right, guys, it's almost 5, so it's dinner time. Sometimes it's in the room. Ours is in their little restaurant at the table. They said it will be prepared for us at 5, which is in 6 minutes. Let's do it. I really don't know what to expect, honestly. We're at our dinner. We're having the appetizer now. Nobody knows what anything is, man. We're all confused.
I definitely like a lot of things on here, but there's certain things that's like, meh. So everything's been good.
You're liking all of it? I'm liking it. Pretty much everything I've eaten so far has been great. Over here, though, is the sashimi. I've opened up a lot, but seafood is still rough for me, man. I'm gonna try it, guys. This is raw fish. That's what sashimi is. Okay, I see. I don't hate it. I actually like it more than cooked fish. I'm gonna be real with you. It's not bad. Our dinner was 8 or 9 courses. I don't remember now. You can look at the menu here to see everything we ate. I actually filmed most of it, but showing us trying everything will make this video way too long. The takeaway is that even though we had never had pretty much any of this food before, we really liked 90% of it. So good. Super good. Why is that so good? The service as well, of course, was amazing. They were very helpful in showing us how to properly eat these dishes. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. Drew, you're watching this at home right now. I told you to stay one more night, bro. I told you. This is probably one of the best nights in Japan. Just waited on, hand and foot. Served like one of the best meals I've ever had in my life. And I don't even like seafood. Half of this has been seafood. And I'm still saying that. This meat is incredible. Oh my god.
Would you like some deer turds?
It's deer food?
It's deer poop.
It's chocolate, right?
Yeah, chocolate balls.
This area is the lobby. Really big and beautiful. There are lots of people here. I'm pretty sure it's sold out. When we got our room, there was already a lot of the rooms were taken. We could have gotten an even cheaper room, I believe, but they were already taken.
So while we were eating our dinner, they set up the bedroom for bedtime. Let me introduce you to the bedroom.
Oh shoot.
Nice.
Okay guys, this is it. We are about to go get naked together with probably other men that we don't know. I'll update you on how that goes right now. Mikasa Ryokan has 2 different onsen, one for women and one for men, but they switch which one can be used by each at some point during the day. So if you go to the onsen once at night and once in the morning, you'll be able to experience both. Of course, I was not able to film as this is a public bath, but the pictures you're seeing on screen right now are the exact onsen we use. You can just find them on Google. Each one has an indoor bath and an outdoor bath. So in a way, there are 4 baths in total. That was awesome. It was great. Didn't even matter that we were naked. When you're in the water, nobody cares. We also extended our time by 40 minutes for tomorrow before we leave on our bus. So we're loving it. All of us are really loving this place. It's awesome.
Food was great. Onsen was good. Now we're ready to sit down and relax through the night. Enjoy sleeping tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got our yukatas on, by the way.
Yeah.
TJ, did you enjoy the hot spring?
It was awesome, man.
That's the night for us. There's nothing else to do around here. We took a shuttle up here. We're like in the mountain. There's nowhere to walk to. The shuttle's not running anymore. This is it. We can't go out, so keep wondering. Next time, we explore the most famous temple in all of Nara before taking a quick train ride to Japan's second biggest city, Osaka. We have so much to do and see in Osaka, so keep it locked here till we wonder Japan. Keep wondering.